number 4, Bablu Chaudhary.
We've got Bablu Chaudhary fighting out Ultimate Athlete Luton coming out. Bablu, who has fought on the BBFS before. He's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's fought 3 times, 0-2-1 record. He's been grappling for 8 years. Started off, as a self-defense, and now he's taking it to the other level and now competing in MMA.
Put your hands together for his opponent, Sufyaan Ashique!
Sufyaan seems to have brought quite a big crowd of him here tonight. He's fighting out of MMA unit Coventry. His current record is 6-0. He wants to become the BBFS flyweight champion. What he thinks about his opponent, he thinks he's old, apparently. We all have to get on at some point. But he looks up to his father. He says that his father kept on seeing him getting into trouble on the streets. We got him into martial arts to get him out of trouble, and that's what he's been doing ever since. He wants to become the world champion, which not a bad goal to go for.
No, I mean Sufyaan's exciting, young, hungry fighter. He's probably one of few of the fighters that have been on this card so far who've got a really good future.
This is going to be fast and furious, I think. You've got a striker.
This is a bantamweight MMA title bout. In the blue corner, fighting out of Luton, Ultimate Athlete, Bablu Chaudhary!
Who got MMA unit
And his
versus Ultimate
opponent
Athlete.
in the red corner, fighting out of Coventry, MMA unit, Sufyaan Ashique! Our referee, Chris Matador.
Okay, our second title fight of the night, Bablu Chaudhary, Ultimate Athlete Luton, against Sufyaan Ashique of the MMA unit in Coventry for the BBFS bantamweight title. As I was saying earlier, Sufyaan Ashique, youngster, he's been competing in grappling tournaments, boxing, fights, K1, MMA. Bablu Chaudhary, the more experienced, brown belt and BJJ. Obviously, this is a no headshot strike MMA event, so really
interesting stance from Bablu.
I'm not surprised there. Bablu's gone straight for the takedown. He's going to utilise his grappling. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, if he's a brown belt and BJJ, he's got to fight to his strength, right?
Yeah, Sufyaan tried very hard there not to be taken down. He's going to want to keep, if the fight stands up, he's going to keep Bablu at bay, with his strikes, with his kicks. He's very light on his feet normally. He needs to cage walk now, he needs to get up. Saying that, he's looking to do that, but obviously Bablu's going to pull his hips away, keep him on the floor, dominate him with that head control on top. He's got the bicep control as well, so he's pinning his man to the cage.
Nice sweep attempt there by Sufyaan.
I mean, Sufyaan, like you said, is young, very exciting fighter, and what a test he's got here. I mean, he's up against a brown belt. I mean, this will be a fantastic test for him, and it's been interesting to see how he comes out of this.
Yeah, the thing with Sufyaan is, what you have to realise is he asked for this fight. He saw, the last 2 fights with him on BBFS haven't really tested him, and he said he wasn't ready to, fight for this title unless, it was against a worthy opponent. And what a great attitude to have.
I mean that's testament to him, and that's a great attitude to have, because that is what is going to get you far in the sport.
Yeah, if you don't test yourself and you don't believe you're the best, where are you going to get to?
But at the moment, Bablu Chaudhary, doing all the right things, keeping his man on the floor, got great ankle control pick up there.
Good stuff there by Bablu.
Sufyaan obviously very fit. Conditioning can play a massive part in.
You can see, Sufyaan's very explosive, but Bablu you can see he's a veteran. He knows. We can't quite see from here, but he's distributing his weight well. He's controlling him well. He's controlling his hips.
Yeah, he knows. He's a grappler. He's just going to keep him down there, and if he sees something, he'll go for it.
He's taking his time. I think if I was in the crowd, I want to see him go for a leg lock right here, straight ankle lock. But Sufyaan's not giving him an easy time there, you know.
Chris back to the warning, Sufyaan there to stay off the cage. Bablu went for a big high crotch takedown, but obviously Sufyaan never made it easy for him. And again, lovely athleticism there showed by Sufyaan. Looks like he's going for the shot.
Standing
winner for choke. But the angle, he's not got the angle there, unfortunately. Crossface attempt there from Sufyaan Ashique. What a round.
That was a great round. Very technical. Sufyaan did well to survive that. I think it was youth keeping him kind of that moving off, not staying still.
Look, what did Royce Gracie say about having a black belt? It only covers 2 inches of your rear end. It doesn't matter if you're a brown belt. If you can't apply it in an MMA match, it doesn't count for much. But not taking anything away from Bablu whatsoever. The rules are obviously slightly different when you're in an MMA match. You got the gloves on, you got the cage as well. It's ever so slightly different. And Sufyaan, great conditioning and 2 great sweep attempts. I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Bablu, you know, with the grappling exchanges, he seems the heavier man on top. You know, you can tell he's got the heavy base. Obviously, Sufyaan was basing his arm out, trying to keep his head away from him. And the advantage in this no headshot MMA fight is obviously the man at the top. You know, as Bablu was trying to sort of like dominate and take side control, even though his face was being straight armed away from Sufyaan, he's not going to get no punches to the face. He's just going to do what he does in the gym and just apply that experience here in the cage tonight. Okay, round 2.
What I'd like to see more from Sufyaan is some more lateral movement. I feel like he's standing in front of him too much in the first round as well, which allowed Bablu to get that kind of takedown.
Nice inside leg kick by Sufyaan there.
I think you're going to find now, unless it's against the cage, where Bablu will be stronger, I think Sufyaan's not going to engage as much. He's just going to pick him off, right, and he's going to expect that takedown. Because what you have to realise is Bablu's takedowns aren't exactly wrestling-based takedowns. So you're not going to see like a single leg or a double leg shot. It's always going to be in the clinch where he's going to be stronger. And Sufyaan certainly experienced that from the first round and won't let him do that.
I mean the double leg attempt earlier was so far away. Sufyaan saw that miles before it.
I think what's interesting here is Sufyaan's unloading the leg kicks and Bablu keeps trying to time and catch it. The problem is they're too low. He can't catch those kicks from down there. And
do you think it's a risk for Sufyaan to be kicking though, given Bablu is looking to take him down?
No. If you look at where Sufyaan was kicking, he was kicking down at his shin. And Bablu's just not getting down there. He's literally just reaching down.
I think Bablu's striking is enough to get him out of trouble, you know. And what he's going to try to do is use a strike to set up a clinch or a takedown from there, or a body lock against the cage. And just like you saw there, they raced right from one side of the cage to the other. Bablu was literally forcing him against the cage, and Sufyaan, he did a good job in trying to avoid that takedown.
Sufyaan, he's got to, even though he was having more success with those low leg kicks. That's what he had to be careful of. A lazy leg kick there, and Bablu just caught it enough to just get him off rhythm.
I think he needs to be careful with those leg kicks.
Yeah. Bablu's going to launch him off into the air here. Yeah.
Saying that, you know, he did exactly that. He caught a kick, he got caught against the cage, and that's where Bablu is strong. And he's going to keep him there now, and he's not going to let him off the hook from there.
Bablu's got to up his work rate. He's got to get past that guard there. If he's going to wrap up one of those legs, at least go for an ankle lock, or he's got enough to kind of shove past and take side control.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's trying to do there, but like you said, the low lock's there.
He's trying to go through the middle, which is...
he's nearly got the scissors sweep again.
Yeah. You see Bablu did really well basing off his arm there. You know, if he didn't have a strong base there, he was going to get swept.
I feel Bablu needs to do a bit more here. I think he needs to be more active in his position. He needs to try to pass.
He needs to get past. He's trying to go through the middle. He needs to go around the outside. It's something that he already knows.
Yeah, it's true. But the thing is, when you have such an athletic guy like Sufyaan at the bottom, you give him an inch, he's going to move. And
I think that's what it is.
What Bablu's not doing is giving him an inch. He's just going back to his jiu-jitsu roots and saying that we've come to this end of the second round. Time is flying.
I mean, it's been fantastic. I mean, it's engaging. It's very engaging because you can see Bablu's worried, like you said, trying to pass his guard because he's athletic. He's going to try and, scramble out. So he's trying to maintain it.
I believe this is 5 3-minute rounds.
That is correct.
All the title fights here, ladies and gentlemen, tonight are 5 3-minute rounds, and so far we've seen 2 rounds of solid action. It'll be interesting to see how Bablu's gas tank fares here, because he seems to be huffing and puffing.
He does. Halfway through that round.
I favoured Sufyaan in that last round, if I'm honest.
I don't know. I mean, unofficially,
Only slightly.
50-50. I think
The takedown, I will give it to Bablu there.
I mean, in the striking department, Sufyaan did himself justice in the first half of the round.
That's right.
The second half of the round, I think Bablu took over. So, unofficially, I have Bablu up 1 round for the first, and that second round for me was a pretty even round, unless they're scoring it heavy on the takedowns. Third round.
Bablu's got a very interesting sort of Hickson-esque type of stance there.
I tell you what, I mean, Sufyaan is being reserved. I've seen him fight previously, and he comes forward and he really takes the fight to the opponent. But here, I think he's a bit wary of Bablu's game.
Because you're right, because every time he throws a kick, it's almost like telegraphing it, and he's pulling it back because he knows what's coming. He knows Bablu's looking for that.
Bablu's already wrapped him up there against the edge of the cage. He's not going to let him go.
Nice reversal there. Both guys eating knees. Gotta be careful because of the low Royce strikes.
I mean, it's difficult, really. What should?
Oh wow! Unlucky there. Judo throw attempt there by Sufyaan Ashique, but obviously Bablu had a good base and almost took the back. But single leg takedown attempt there from Bablu.
I mean, this.
Hey,
Lovely transition to the double leg there.
I'd really like to see Bablu. Like you say, it's not easy when you got someone quite as sprightly as Sufyaan underneath. Bablu needs to open that guard and work his way past.
I mean, that takedown must have took a lot out of Bablu there, because Sufyaan was really putting up a fight, and I do feel like the game that Bablu's playing here with this grappling is going to start to affect his cardio.
So Sufyaan's like a gazelle, like jumping up and down, and try to keep something like that.
That's youth there for you, Puzzle. It's but Sufyaan really needs to cage walk now. Get himself up. Yes, he's got. He will attempt. Bablu will attempt to take him down. Driving for that takedown is Bablu.
He's just wasted a lot of there.
Interesting things here now. Bablu looks gassed, mouth open.
Sufyaan's actually having a go at this.
I think he should. I think he should try and attempt to take down. I don't think he should be throwing those kicks. I think he needs to be doing a lot more lateral movement and go for his own takedown. Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's in a strong position here to go for a high crotch. Just needs to reach his hands through.
But the saying that Bablu's got the crossface. Bablu's got the crossface, so he may stop him from doing that. He's trying to pull the arm away from his leg and not get taken down. He's doing the right thing by turning, keeping his back flat against the cage. Is Bablu. Both guys have got the whizzer.
Lovely.
Body lock
takedown by Sufyaan.
Now Sufyaan's got his cornerman in this corner, so they're probably going to give him great advice there. I can't see that mount position there.
No, he's kind of stuck in a Z guard. That was a nice finish.
Great work there by Sufyaan.
Yep.
I tell you what, he needs to go for his own takedowns. I think that's what he needs to do, because I think he's got more energy.
That was
great sportsmanship there by both guys.
I think Bablu thinks this is over, but he's not getting back to his own corner.
Yeah.
Bablu, you got 2 more rounds.
Yeah. I think Bablu thought 3. That fight was. I hope not, because he may have exerted too much energy. Yes. Maybe he didn't know. He doesn't know it's a 5-round fight. Hence the reason why he's exerted so much energy in the first.
One of the cornermen is kind of. He's just put his fingers up 5. I'm not sure even then.
Sufyaan. I think this is where you know what? I like the way Sufyaan's confidence went up at the end there. He thought, well, I'm going to try and take you down as well, and he managed to do it.
Listen,
and let's see what happens next.
This
Round is going to be very
this
exciting.
could be the turning point in this round.
Yep.
Bablu looks the tired fighter. He's done the more work. He's been in the most dominant positions. In my eyes, he's up already unofficially in the rounds. We're into the championship rounds now, and let's see if Sufyaan can turn this this fight round now in the 4th round.
Yeah, Bablu, his mouth's wide open, looks quite tired. So you know what? These front leg kicks, I mean, I know you don't like them, but very underrated. They can slow the other guy down. And of course, you don't want to keep doing it all night, but he's done enough to look. Bablu's going to struggle to get any sort of double leg. Look, he's just swinging his arms quite hardly. Probably conserve a little bit. And
I'd like to see Sufyaan really push the pressure now. Push the pressure while the man's tired.
Wow. 100%. He needs to now. It needs to be Sufyaan time now. I think he needs to push forward and really put the pressure on him. Because he's resting right now. Bablu is resting.
He's getting his breath back. Don't let him off the hook. You know, that's what he needs to do. Bablu needs to sort of, look for something. Just keep moving. Not be an easy target to hit. Because obviously, the more punishment he's going to take on those legs, the more slower he will get. I mean, there wasn't even an attempt for a clinch or another takedown there.
The takedown's there for Sufyaan if he wants it.
Sufyaan's going to take it. I think he will.
Bablu looks spent here. Not much power coming in those punches towards the body.
Sufyaan's got to keep the pressure up. He's got to keep moving forward. He's got to outpace him. That's what he's got to do.
Yeah. And in all honesty, I can't see many takedowns coming now from Bablu. And I think what's going to happen is all Sufyaan needs to do is just pick his shots, keep connecting, because he's scoring.
No, that's right. And then you can see Bablu's arms.
They're fatigued. Those punches
look at that.
He's punching to show that he's still in it, but there's no power behind those.
Big knee to the body there.
That is gonna make him even more weak. That was nice.
There we go, Sufyaan.
Beautiful takedown there by Sufyaan. Takes down Bablu Chaudhary for the first time, or second time even. Bablu's on the back.
You know what? Bablu might be comfortable here. He could actually get back into the fight at this point because he's on the ground.
And a tired jiu-jitsu practitioner normally relies on the basics, Yep. So Sufyaan still has to be on his A game up.
He's looking for a straight ankle lock there. Trips him. Sufyaan has to have enough knowledge to get out of here.
Pull the arm out.
Wow. This is it. This is what did I say? It's exactly what I said. That's where Bablu wanted it.
Fuzzle, you were talking about the leg locks earlier as well, and it was there. I'm surprised he didn't go for it earlier, but like you said, he was transitioning. You could see. You could see a matter of time.
You could see that. Like Shah said, you go back to the basics. When he went down, and I saw him catch that leg straight ankle lock, I knew that if Sufyaan didn't know how to get out, that was the end. Then it was over before you knew it, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, Bablu,
what a tremendous effort by Sufyaan.
Yeah.
What he's going to take away from this is going to be huge for him. You're up against a guy who's a brown belt. It's a learning experience. You can see that was experience there.
Yes.
Yes. Leg locks, it's instant. There's no trying to fight it.
Congratulations to Bablu. I think when it went to the ground there at the very end, I said that's exactly where Bablu wants it, and he just worked his own game. Doesn't matter how fatigued you are, when you're that level of jiu-jitsu practitioner, you can still catch it.
Guys, put your hands together for both fighters, please. Winner by straight ankle lock, Sufyaan Ashique. Winner by straight ankle lock, Bablu Chaudhary.
Second time lucky.
Great work there.
Bablu, great fight. It was an action-packed fight, back and forth. Tell me how you're feeling.
I feel amazing. Feel great.
How was training camp in leading up to this title fight?
It was good. I had some of the best in the country helping me out. Sam Creasy, I've got Faisal, everybody else at More Fire Icon MMA. Thank you to everybody, my instructor Dil. Everybody from who came out to support me. I must have thank you to this young man, Sufyaan, who stepped up to take up the challenge against me when other guys dropped out.
Yeah, going back to the fight, there seemed to be, I mean, we want to know, did you know it was a 5-round fight or a 3-round fight?
Three-round fight.
Yeah, because we can see you come.
Shocked up in the 4th round, so I thought I got to finish him.
Yeah, you seem really tired up until that point. Surely the experience showed. I mean, he had youth on his side there, and it seemed like, you know, he was coming back into the fight. And then at one stage we thought maybe, you know, were you tired in there, and was it your experience that brought you through there right at the end?
I think I was a little bit tired, but I think on the first, I thought he was going to finish in the first round, so I was a bit shocked when it was the 4th round. But it's a 5-minute three rounds, but there you go. I can recover quite easily 3 rounds in minute breaks.
Are we looking to see you come back and defend this belt?
Inshallah, definitely, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new bantamweight BBFS champion, Bablu Chaudhary.
Congratulations to Bablu Chaudhary, our new bantamweight.
Round of applause for your runner-up,
holder
Sufyaan Ashique.
for the 60
Sufyaan, some
kilogram
quick
belt.
words. It's always great having you on the show, Sufyaan. How you feel?
Alhamdulillah. I'm alright, but I want a rematch. Plus, I didn't really get to train for this fight. I've been working a lot, but considering he's a brown belt and I'm a white belt, I think I've done alright.
Yeah, maximum respect for that.
I mean, he couldn't pass my guard, but I kind of passed his.
Great effort there from Sufyaan Ashique, the MMA unit in Coventry. Give it up for Sufyaan. We look to see him back again.
Very confident young man.
No, and I think it's going to take him a long way. He's going to take away a lot from this fight. Yes, we're definitely going to see him in the future. Let's hope so.
Great showmanship.